Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce the Ocean Forest Cotillion debutantes for the year 2005. Miss Carolyn Cindy Burrows. She is the daughter of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. Robert Stanley Burrows and the daughter of Mrs. Sandra Spillers Floyd. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. William Johnston Spillers and Mrs. Carolyn Andrew Raleigh, all of High Point, North Carolina, and the granddaughter of the late Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Oster Burrows. Ms. Burrows is attending the College of Charleston and is majoring in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Carolyn Cindy Burrows. Miss Jennifer Elizabeth Gray. She is the daughter of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. William Thomas Gray. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of Mrs. Oswald Owens Copeland and the late Mr. Oswald Owens Copeland of Lawrence, South Carolina, and the granddaughter of the late Mr. and Mrs. William Frank Gray of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Ms. Gray is attending Columbia College and is majoring in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Jennifer Elizabeth Gray. Ms. Cameron Ann Hay. She is the daughter of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. Allen Oakman Hay. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Durwood Clifton Patton and the late Mrs. Mary Musselwhite Patton of Charleston, South Carolina, and the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Frank Seabrook Hay Jr. of Charleston, South Carolina, and Mr. and Mrs. John Calhoun Higgins Jr. of Rock Hill, South Carolina. Ms. Hay is attending Clemson University and is majoring in biochemistry. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Cameron Ann Hay. Ms. Caitlin Elizabeth Henson. She is the daughter of Cotillion members, Mr. and Mrs. Keith Calhoun Henson. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of the late Mr. and Mrs. Ralph McDonald Woodward and the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Wendell Edward Henson. Ms. Henson is attending the College of Charleston and is majoring in political science. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Caitlin Elizabeth Henson. Ms. Elizabeth Wadman McCutcheon. She is the daughter of Cotillion members, Mr. and Mrs. Luther Oliver McCutcheon III. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of the late Mr. and Mrs. John Clinton Robin Jr. and the granddaughter of Mrs. Luther Oliver McCutcheon II and the late Mr. Luther Oliver McCutcheon II of Bishopville, South Carolina. Ms. McCutcheon is attending the University of South Carolina and is majoring in early childhood education. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Elizabeth Rodman McCutcheon. Ms. Julia Ann Nichols. She is the daughter of Cotillion members, Dr. and Mrs. Julian Wade Nichols. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of the late Dr. and Mrs. Paula Young Cuthbertson and the granddaughter of Mrs. Henry Hampton Nichols and the late Mr. Henry Hampton Nichols. College of Charleston and is majoring in biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Julia Ann Nichols. Miss Sarah Bland Shelley. She is the daughter of Cotillion members Dr. and Mrs. Billy Edgar Shelley, Jr. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of Mrs. Jacqueline Rodenbland and the late Mr. Jacqueline Rodenbland, and the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Billy Edgar Shelley Sr. of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Ms. Shelley is attending Wofford College and is majoring in business economics. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sarah Bland Shelley. Miss Rebecca Fuller Trask. She is the daughter of Cotillion members Dr. and Mrs. Joseph Lake Trask. She is being presented by her father. She is the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Allen Franklin Wright of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, and the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Neil Webster Trask, Jr. of Beaufort, South Carolina. Ms. Trask is attending Davidson College and is majoring in economics. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Rebecca Fuller Trask.
Miss Burroughs' marshals are her cousin Edward Long Benton Jr. and Timothy Micah Hudson. Mr. Benton is a sophomore at Hampton Sydney College. He is the son of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. Edward Long Benton, Sr. Mr. Hudson is a sophomore at Coastal Carolina University. Miss Gray's marshals are Austin McCrae Cox and David Franklin Singleton, Jr. Mr. Cox is a sophomore at Coastal Carolina University and the son of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. Ronald McCrae Cox. Mr. Singleton is a sophomore at the University of South Carolina and the son of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. David Franklin Singleton, Sr. Miss Hayes' marshals are her cousin, Mr. Aaron Bradley Gentry, and Mr. Nicholas Hamilton Jackson. Mr. Gentry is a junior at Clemson
University, and the nephew of Cotillion members, Mr. and Mrs. Allen Oatman Hay. Mr. Jackson is a sophomore at the University of South Carolina. Ms. Henson's marshals are Mr. John Wilson Kennedy, Jr. and Mr. James McFadden Spann, IV. Mr. Gandy is a junior at Wofford College. He is the son of Cotillion members, Mr. and Mrs. John Wilson Gandy, Sr. Mr. Spann is a junior at Clemson University. He is the son of Cotillion members, Mr. and Mrs. James McFadden Spann, III. Miss McCutcheon's marshals are her brother, Mr. Luther Oliver McCutcheon, IV. and Mr. David Patterson Looper. Mr. McCutcheon is a senior at the University of South Carolina. He is the son of Cotillion members, Mr. and Mrs. Luther Oliver McCutcheon, III. Mr. Looper is a sophomore at the University of South Carolina. Ms. Nichols' marshals are Matthew Peter Conrad, and Brody Michael Warren. Mr. Conrad is a sophomore at the University of South Carolina. is a sophomore at Clemson University. Miss Shelley's marshals are Mr. Daniel Hart Isaac III and Mr. Gerald Fielder Huntley. Mr. Isaac is a senior at the Citadel. He is the son of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. Daniel Hart Isaac, Jr. Mr. Huntley is a sophomore at Wofford College. Ms. Trask marshals are her cousin, Mr. Benjamin Fuller Trask, and Mr. St. Julian Lashcott Springs II. Mr. Trask is a junior at Coastal Carolina University. Mr. Springs is a sophomore at Wofford College. He is the son of Cotillion members Mr. and Mrs. Julian Edson Springs. Cotillion Debutantes of 2005. Now, our traditional father-daughter dance.
That's what you are. Like a song of love that clings to me. How far of you does things to me. Never before has someone known. That's how you stand. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so